Let's take a quick look at creating math worksheets inside of Math Worksheet Generator. Here you can see you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, step multiplication, lattice multiplication, long division, time or reading time, fractions, decimals, and percentage. As well as you can see each one of these has more options. For example, addition, view more 52, subtraction, view 45 more. Click there, you have different formats that you can use to create these worksheets. Now here are some examples of the awesome worksheets that have been created with this app. And you can see the different formats. You can see that you can add text and you can also lay in different elements to include multiplication, subtraction, multiplication and division. Can you solve these equations? And basically the idea here is to make math fun and to be able to create these different types of worksheets and make unique books if you're thinking about getting into the world of math and creating educational books around these types of math problems and or worksheets. Now understand that the Math Worksheet Generator comes with different options. During the launch, of course, the launch is during 22nd of July to the 25th of July here in 2022. These are the prices. This is also being sold in what is called a funnel, meaning that you purchase the front end on the first sales page and you get all of the options below here. Then you purchase upgrade number 1 and you get all the options that you see here under upgrade number 1. Then you'll move on to upgrade 2 and upgrade 3 with the chance to buy each one of these. You do not have to buy anything other than the front end or the basic version, which during the launch is $47 to get access to the software. But take note that after the launch, after the 25th of July, 2022, the prices do go up as you see them here for a total cost of effectively an additional $200. Now let's discuss this front end or the basic or the first level app that you get for $47. I'm going to show you inside, and I'm going to show you inside of upgrade 1, upgrade 2, and upgrade 3 so you see exactly what you're getting with each level that you purchase. So after you make your purchase, and there is a link in the description to pick this up as well as a few bonuses that I put together for you, you'll click Access Now to access the Math Worksheets Generator. You'll have an introduction video here from one of the creators or the co-owners of this app, and you'll see here Math Worksheets Generator front end. Then you'll see what's called Pro, Premium, and Elite. Each one of these corresponds to what you see here where I've labeled front end, upgrade 1, upgrade 2, upgrade 3. And each one of those is part of the funnel or the options that you can purchase after you purchase the front end that you see here, upgrade 1, upgrade 2, upgrade 3. And depending on the level that you purchased, you will have access to this. And you can see here that we have access to the front end. Here you click into the front end, you can go into the default option or you can create a new project. Understand that these collections or projects are only available for the current browser session. So if you close this or if you lose connection and you have to reload the page, this collection will go away. We'll go ahead and create a new collection called New Math Project. We'll enter here. Here you can see that you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. These are the only things you get with the first level. Understand that you have the different options. So for example, view 45 more. You can see here, if you click on one of these, it's going to create the page with that option. Then you get into the options of actually creating the math worksheet. Here you have number of rows. If we were to take that to 6 rows and 4 columns and select update worksheet, you can see that that's going to change. Then you have the ability to center that in the page. You have these other options here as well. Grid item width, grid item height, row spacing. You can control the column spacing as well as first operand range, second operand range. All of these, if you want to adjust them, for example, you can have the minimum go to 2, the maximum can go to 10. You can come down and select update worksheet. You can see that that is going to change the page. All of these options can be changed to include here. You can set the index. You can make it a circled index. And you can update the worksheet. Now you can see the index here is circled 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can get rid of the indexes altogether. Again, you have to come down here and update the worksheet. Now the indexes are gone. Here you can actually see where you can show the solution. So if you want to show the solution on the page, you can select show the solution, update worksheet, and it will add in the solution. One quick notice about the solutions, if you go ahead and turn that off and select update, there is an option here when you click on the page to come here and show the solutions, and it will generate the solutions page. And the solutions page will look like this. It will just be the page number, the item number, and then the index with the number or the solution to each problem. Then you go back to the new math project. But if you want to get rid of that, if you don't want to show these solution pages, you can select this page and you can delete this math puzzle and that will go away. Then what you can do is you can come back over here again. We'll select multiplication and you can see I selected a new format. So the format here is starting over again, and we'll go ahead and we'll drop this down to 4 rows and we'll say update worksheet, because what I want to show you here is the ability, once you get this the way you like it, the ability to generate a different type of solution page. Then what you have is the ability here to add a page. You select add a page. That page will be blank. Then what you want to do is you want to select this math worksheet and you want to copy that. Then you want to come down and then you want to paste that onto this page. You can see here now you have a duplicate copy. What you can do is you can select this and you can show the solutions, and you can update that worksheet. And now you can see that you have the worksheet as well as the worksheet with the answers. It's just another way to look at showing the solutions. There are tons of options here inside of these settings. The divider style, you can make the divider style. Here you can say dashed if you have different dividers. So for example, I was highlighted this worksheet. You can see that that is now dashed. If I was to come up to this worksheet and select this worksheet, you can come down and you can say, okay, I want this one to be result box. I want it to be a line, and then I can say update worksheet. You can see it added a line there, or you can turn that off and say none. You can come in again, play with the dividers, dashed or dotted, and you can change the divider color. You can also adjust cell padding. Here are other options for the different operand settings. You can set these to regular, randomize, or alternate. And you'll notice as well, some of these options inside of the math worksheet settings are going to be additional options that you have to purchase here under upgrade 1. And now I'm going to show you those under upgrade 1, as well as the fact that you get long division and multiplication when you purchase upgrade 1. So now you'll see inside of this account, I have access to the front end or the basic version, as well as the first upgrade or the pro version. You go into the worksheet generator, and here now you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, step multiplication, and long division. You simply select the option that you want for the division. It brings up the math worksheet settings. All the settings here are going to be the same, except you're going to have the additional settings that you can use for this specific type of problem or math problem. Here you can see show remainder, show zeros, and you can toggle that on and off, and then the remainder will go away. So there's a lot of features built in here once you get the different types of worksheets that you want to build simply by adding a new page, and then you have the option to say you want addition or subtraction. Notice here is a different type of addition problem. Here you can see that it is giving you the solution, and it is giving you the bottom part of the problem. And what you can do here is you can actually control this under what is called operand settings, regular, randomize, or alternative. And you can change this as well under missing items. Here you can see you can click on this. You can change the missing item to the first operand, the operator, the second operand, or the result. So for example, you could say change or out or select the missing items to be first operand and second operand, and then you can actually say the missing item distribution is going to be random. You update the worksheet and you can see that that's actually changed. Here you can see top and bottom, or you can see top is missing, bottom is there, top is missing, or top is there, bottom is missing, and you can see it's randomized. All these different types of options, again, are available inside of each one of these math worksheet settings. Of course, don't forget, at any time you can come and you can make the rows and the columns by updating that, and you can drag that down, and then you can simply add some text by clicking add text, and then you drop the text in here and you simply just type in what text you want. And then once you have that entered, you can resize the text as well by just hovering over the text and resizing it right there. And then you have the grid to keep you in line to make sure it's centered in the page. And as well as it centers it in the page there, you can see the center of the page, and you can move this around. Also, there are margins. So if you want to stay within the margins, you can show the margins down here. And notice that under settings, you have the settings for your trim sizes. So you select this before you start creating your actual page. And then you have your margins here. You can also show the margins right here, the page margins by selecting update. Then you can make sure that you stay within the margins with your puzzle as well as your text or your images. Here you can actually upload an image. So for example, if you wanted to upload an image, you could simply select upload images. Then if you have some cool images like these images here that I have with the pirates, of course, if you click the link in the description, I'm going to give you these pirate images so you can use them as your own. And you can see once you bring in that character, you just resize that character however you want, and you bring him in right here, and you make sure that he is within the margins as well. And you can use those characters to upload it. Now understand the upload images is part of upgrade 1 or the pro version, so you will have to purchase this. It is an additional option. And then of course you get all of the other features to include the long division and the step multiplication worksheets that are inside of the application when you go under the math worksheet templates. Now let's move on and take a look at upgrade number 2, which is going to get you the lattice multiplication, reading time, fractions, percentage, decimals, as well as multiple design choices for the core elements. So this would mean that you purchase the front end or the basic version for $47 during the launch. Then you purchase the upgrade or the pro version for $67. And then during your purchase, you will be presented with this upgrade inside of the funnel for an additional cost of $67 to get the features that you see here. Then when you log in, your access will look like this. You will have the front end or the basic version, the pro version or upgrade 1, the premium version or upgrade 2, and you will select access now. And again, you'll come in here, you can create a collection or you select the default collection. Then you'll see here you have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, step multiplication, the lattice multiplication, the long division, the time, the fractions, the decimals, as well as percentages. The time is going to work like this. You can see here you only currently have 3, but you can simply say tell the time, click here, it will do the same thing. There will be different options because this is a different type of puzzle or a different type of math worksheet, in this case telling time. Here you can see hand length, hand thickness, and you can also at the basic level control the rows and the columns by updating the worksheet just like you did before. And of course you could upload images and add text by simply adding the text and then asking a simple question, what time is it? Of course here you can actually change the font. If you delete all those, you'll have access to all these fonts. So you can select any of these fonts that are built into the system, and you simply just select that font, and that font changes, and it changes what time is it. And then you come in here, you click on the math worksheet settings, and again you go through here and you can set hand color. So for example, you would click on this, change the hand color to red, click update worksheet. You can see there that the hour hand changed. The minute hand could be a separate color, for example this purple. Now you can see that that has changed, and then you can move on. You can see is clock hand rounded or not. You can control that right here by updating the worksheet, and then you can show the clock hand arrow, update the worksheet. You can see there now it has arrows. You can see here the clock hand arrow size. We'll go ahead and make that a little bigger. And you can see it made the arrows a little bigger, as well as the colors are staying the same. And you can change all these different options. Tons of options, so many options to go through inside of each one of these math worksheet settings when you're talking about creating something from each template that is available. Once you get to upgrade 3, you have all of these options for all these different types of templates. And of course, when you're working with this and you have the text here and you have the template that you selected, you can simply go and you can select a separate template. For example, if you wanted to add long division to the clock here, for whatever reason, you could go ahead and you could say 1 row with 2 columns. Now you have some long division as well as some time. And now's a good time to really show some examples here of what you can create. You can create multiple problems, multiple pages. Here you can see multiplication and division plus different equations here. So the Idea here is you have different formats, but you have multiplication and division. The unknown number assessment, can you find the missing number? Is this addition or subtraction? Addition and subtraction up to 20. So you'll set the operands to make sure that it doesn't go above 20. And then you can have different puzzles or different math problems with different solutions that kids are going to find, or any age range that you want to effectively create based upon the fact that you can control that here under the math worksheet settings. Now let's take a look at upgrade 3. If you were to purchase the front end or the first level of the app, the upgrade or the second level, the pro version of the app, and then the upgrade 2, which gets you the lattice multiplication, the reading time, the fractions, the percentage, the decimals, as well as more or multiple design choices for the core elements. And then you were to purchase upgrade 3, where you get 500 design elements, 100 borders, 100 shapes, and 50 arrows. You would log in, click access now. You would have access to everything to include the upgrade, the third upgrade, and you would select access now. And here is where you're going to go under and see the addition here, or the new thing that's been added, which is images. And here you're going to get animals, you're going to get arrows, you're going to get borders, you're going to get cut lines, you're going to get dessert, you're going to get education, you're going to get food, you're going to get fruits, you're going to get holidays and vacations, home and nature, objects, shapes, sports, toys, vegetables, and vehicles. And at any time you can click on those and you can see the different ones that are added. So for example, if you wanted to add a truck here, you could add that truck and a boat, and you could use these images to create something very unique. Like what we saw here in some of the examples that have been created by the creators of the software to really demonstrate the power and the things you can create to make these math worksheets very unique, as well as very challenging for different age groups. If you're looking at kids or thinking outside the box and looking at creating these types of things for adults or people that need to keep their brain sharp and use math to do that. So again, here is the math worksheet generator options, all broken down along with the cost during the launch, 22nd of July to 25th of July, 2022, as well as the prices that will increase after the launch and how much it'll cost, each feature and how it's broken down, as well as you can go back in this video and you can take a look at each one of these as I logged into an account that is operating at each one of these levels, so you know exactly what you get. When you click the link in the description, it'll take you over to this page, which is my bonus page, and I'm giving you some Sudoku Sensei to use. That's 1,000 high quality Sudoku puzzles, as well as 1,000 solutions. And of course, I'm giving you the pirate images, and you'll get all those as an immediate download after your purchase inside of Warrior Plus. Just click the blue button that you see here. It says Access Affiliate Bonus. That will get you both bonuses that you see on this page, the pirates and the Sudoku. Go ahead and select or click the green Get It Now button and buy the appropriate level that you need to get started creating these math worksheets using this amazing tool, Math Worksheet Generator. Link in the description, and if you'd like to see more or specific options at each level, let me know in the comments. Go ahead, click the link in the description, head over to the bonus page, grab your Sudoku Sensei and your pirate images, and get them after you click the green Get It Now button. I'll talk to you later. Bye.